Hey guys, let's go around my neighborhood. The sun is out. We're in the middle of winter, but for some reason today is 50 degrees. So we're out here getting some sunshine. But today let's talk about putting yourself first. For people who are coming in from other parts of the world to the US, when you come to the US, please put yourself first. Do that at an early stage. Don't wait until too late to start thinking, oh, I've wasted so many years here and I always put myself last. You don't realize that when you first come. When you first come to the US, you feel like you owe people something. It's like you have to do things for other people and you put yourself last. Guys, I've been working for a while. That's why I'm breathing hard when I put in some exercise. But this is my neighborhood, guys. I'm just taking a walk this afternoon and reminiscing, wondering about the things that I wish that I could have done. Or if somebody had told me, Lucy, when you first come to the US, put yourself first, take care of your needs, get yourself a strong foundation, because the first few years will determine how you end up being eventually. The kind of foundation that you set for yourself will determine how you end up being eventually. I'm telling you, when you come in, if it's financially, make sure you're putting a little bit of saving for yourself. Build yourself first. Take care of yourself. If you have to go to school before you start a family, if you can. Before you start a family, go to school. Get the education out of the way, right? Get the education out of the way. If you have to do some investments or whatever you need to do that. Do that. Black tax, sending money home. I know we do that. It's a thing that we do, but have a plan about that. Put some money aside. Make it part of your budget if you have to. We're not saying don't help. Yes, help, but don't help to your detriment. Don't help other people while you yourself, you need help. So when you get here and you start making that little money, take care of yourself first. Take care of your needs first, so that you're able to support other people. I keep saying you can't pour from an empty cup. You know what I mean? You can't pour from an empty cup. So don't be going to put out fires while your house is already on fire, but you're going to your neighbor's house to put out the fire, you know? So I think that's one of the things that I didn't do for myself for the many years that I've been here, is the thing of putting other people first. Even when you know for real that you're not able to, you strain yourself so much, and you extend your resources so much to a point you're left with almost, you're barely surviving, right? So assess the situation, know what it is that you're able to do, and do the much that you can do. But at the same time, give yourself grace, give yourself time to grow, create a strong foundation for yourself when you get here. People need to understand also back home, please understand that when people get here, it takes a while to adjust. So please give them a chance to adapt, to adjust to the situation, to find a job, to even make a little bit of money. Watu wengine, by the time they get here, the first, second month, people back home are already demanding that they send them money, and some of them are in school. And when you're in school, especially if you came with a F1 visa, you can work. Or even if you work, you can only work like a few hours that are not enough to sustain your living and for you to send money back home. So all I'm saying is people to extend some grace, to understand that it's not easy when people get here, because you have to start afresh for the most part. So give people a chance to get themselves together, you know, get themselves together so that they are able to assist back home as well. So let me know what you guys think. Kajua kametokea. It's very nice today. Sun is out. We are in Feb, so it's middle of winter season in the US. So let me know what you think about that conversation about adapting. For people who are new here in the US, how is it for you? How was the adjusting? How did you adjust? How long did it take you to either get a job or to get your paperwork, your green card? How long did it take you to do that? Especially the people who came with a green card. If you came with a green card, how long did it take you to get your social, to get your driver's license, to get your work permit, authorization to work, all that stuff? How long did it take you? And then, how long did it take you to start saving after you got your first paycheck? For example, if you're still living with your host, then you're able to accumulate a little bit of the paycheck depending on where you're working, right? But then how long did it take for you to start sending money home? How long did that take? Was it almost immediately? Was it the first check that you sent home? Was it like, how long did it take you to do that? I'm just saying it's, and I know it's different for each person, and it depends on the kind of like visa you came with. It depends on how you came to the US. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. But it's good. It's good to be out, to get some walking done and to see what's going on. Guy, there's a house over here. I don't want to show you, but there's a house, I think last year, towards the end of last year, it burnt down. Almost the whole skeleton for the house was burnt down. What? It was terrible. Let me see if I can show you. This house over here, last year, towards the end of the year, in the middle of the night, like at 10 p.m., it caught fire. There was a huge fire. So now they are reconstructing. Luckily, nobody was injured. But damn, it was huge. We got up, all the neighbors came around, the firefighters and all that, police, everything. Yeah, so this is our neighborhood, guys. Just taking a walk and just remembering the days when I was still brand new here, when I was still brand new here, how things were different, the struggles, how I used to miss home all the time, how by the end of the first month, I was ready to go back. I was ready to go back. I was like, no way. Once I came in, I think it was in November. November is winter time, cold. Me, I was like, no, this weather, siwezani nayo. But then where do you go? You can't go back. You can't go back. So unajikaza tu, right? So you just stay put. You just stay put. You adapt. You learn from your host. You find out ways of going around the neighborhood, and then outside the neighborhood, you learn the nearest shopping centers. You start learning, different things, the schools where you can look for jobs and stuff like that. But honestly, the first days, especially actually the first months, you're like depressed. You're like, did I make the right decision to come here? How should I just go back home? You know what I mean? But overall, it's been good. It's been good. I just want people to take care of themselves when they come here. Put yourself first. Put yourself first when you come here, and then have a good foundation. Have a good foundation. So thank you guys for watching. Let me continue walking around kidogo and see if I can get a little bit more steps. If you have any questions about hosting, if you want to share your experiences, I have a show called, it's not actually a show, it's a series. It's called Diaspora Diaries, where I'm bringing people to talk about their experiences in the diaspora. It could be here in the US, it could be in Australia, it could be in the Gulf, wherever it is. Let me know if you would like to participate in Diaspora Diaries. The email is lucymwangiusa@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.